Okay guys, so it is time for another feeding video, and as you can see we've got some nice juicy beetle larvae here. But we have got a slight problem, and that is that two of them have pupated. So because the weather is nice and warm in the UK at the minute, then it reduces the time it takes for them to go from the beetle larvae into the pupa, and then a few months later they emerge and you get these sun beetles like this one here. So they are pretty attractive looking beetles, and I've got nothing against them. It's just that I did buy them originally as food, and now they're turning into pets themselves. So the plan is to get these other larvae fed off before they also pupate, but the ones that already have will go into the communal tank that you've just seen and live out their days in there. So yeah, anyway guys, let's make a start on the video. And the first spider to get fed is my female salmon pink bird eater, who is heading towards the camera. She knows it's feeding time, so let's see if she wants a beetle larvae. Yeah, slightly cautious attack, but she took it down. It's a good sized meal for her, and it's been a while since she's had one, so I'm sure she's going to enjoy that. Next up, we have one of the most ferocious attackers, and that is my Chilobrachys species blue. There goes. Yeah, straight onto it. Wow, very impressive colours, and always more than happy to feed on camera. Next up, we have something a bit different, and that is my Egyptian predatory beetles. These two are still getting on okay, and they are a bit too small to have one of the beetle larvae, so instead we're going to try them with waxworms. Let's see if they're hungry. Yeah, pounce straight onto it, and just using those mandibles to overpower it straight away. Oh, looks like the second one's tucked in as well. And there they are, both with one each. Always want to make sure you feed both at the same time, otherwise they can squabble over food. But apart from that, they seem to get on alright, so I've been keeping them together since I brought them, and they seem happy enough. Now it's time to feed one of the most strikingly coloured tarantulas, and that is an adult female OBT, the orange baboon tarantula. Whoa! Very fast attack, and as you can see, not just beautiful, but also very aggressive feeders. And then just to top that as well, they do make fantastic webs, so there is no reason not to have one of these in your collection. Next we have Ghost, my adult female Pelagardi, the forthole baboon. You see that very cool smiley face she's got on the abdomen there. But yeah, let's see if she's hungry. Yep, straight onto it. Awesome. And the next one we're going to feed is Megan, my Brazilian black. These guys are becoming a bit more rare in the hobby, but they do live for a very long time, especially if you've got a female, so still well worth getting. Let's see if she's hungry. Definitely thinking about it. There we go. The species has got very big fangs for its body size, which means that even though the beetle larvae looks quite big for her, you can see the massive chelicerae there that she's got, and it will be no problem for her to take down. The next spider we're going to feed before it escapes is my juvenile Pecancerdes, the Haitian brown bird eater. Yeah, this guy's very hungry because he's recently molted and is now showing the adult colours. Looks like I've missed my chance and he's climbed out of the enclosure. But yeah, I'm going to give him one of these super worms. It looks like we're going to do a feeding outside the enclosure. Yeah, took it down. Awesome. Yeah, not quite sure how I'm going to get this guy back in just yet, but he could do with an upgrade anyway, so now might be the perfect time to rehouse him. So just like the beetle larvae pupate and turn into the sun beetles, when a superworm escapes in a tarantula enclosure, a few months later you'll get one of these large black beetles. So next we're going to see if my juvenile Tarantula blondie wants one of these big beetles. Okay, here goes. Yep, straight onto it. Wow, powering those fangs. Crunch straight through the exoskeleton there. Next up, we're going to try and feed the Balfouri communal. You can see all the tunnels that they've made there. And there is actually one just here, near the lid of the enclosure. So I'm sure that once I remove the lid, it will run back into hiding. But yeah, we'll drop a few waxworms in there and see if anything comes out to grab them. Okay, so I'll drop the waxworms in, and one of the juvenile Balfouris has just come to the entrance of the burrow there. Yep, there we go. Very gentle takedown there. But truly amazing species. Not only have they got fantastic colours and build webs, but they can also be kept communally. Next up, we have another blue beauty. Let's see if she wants one of these superworm beetles. Yep, she's got it. Looks like she's struggling slightly with it. Trying to find the weak point. There you go, you can hear her crunching into that. And off she goes. So next we're going to try and feed the Philippus regus, the regal jumping spider. Currently turning around, have a good look at the camera. Let's see if it wants one of these maggots. Moving in for the kill. Yep, got it. Very cautious takedown there, but I'm guessing that was because the maggot is pretty much the same size as the spider. Wow, this is a very rare sight. My adult female M. balfouri, the Socotra blue baboon, is actually out in the open, so I'm guessing that means she's hungry. Let's see if she wants one of these superworm beetles. Yep, straight onto it. Bit of a battle with it there. Wow. Looks like she's got it under control now though. Yep, heard the crunch. Awesome. And the last spider we're going to feed is this monster-sized Theraphosa sturmi. This is the other female I have because Charlotte is currently in pre-molt, so she won't be feeding anytime soon. But yeah, I've saved the largest beetle larvae for last. Let's see if she'll take it down for us. Yeah, pounce straight onto it. And you can see those massive fangs just tearing straight into it there. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed watching. And sorry it's been so long since the last feeding video, but I will try and make these more regular again, because I know that you guys really do enjoy them. Okay then guys, hope you've enjoyed watching, and I shall see you again soon.